What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the previous episode, we did the Twisted Firestarter quest, which had Willis, the blacksmith there, had his house burned down, and we helped him find the culprit. Somebody he had known for a long time and lived in the village with for a long time. Kind of a sad story. But since Willis had started helping people, or helping the Nilfgaardians with their requisitions of armor and stuff, the guy thought it was a betrayal and decided to try to kill him or burn down his forge or all of the above, and then he got hung. So kind of a crazy, reaction to burning down someone's house, but at the same time it's kind of attempted murder in my opinion. So it's not my job to do the judgment here. We just found the person who did it, and that's their job to do the judgments. We're kind of just the deliverer of the criminal, not the deliverer of the justice, like they decide all that, and Roach is kind of stuck here. Anyway, so what we are going to do is we are going to, in this episode, do this missing in action quest, find Dune Vildenvert. As it turned out, Geralt was not alone in searching White Orchard for a lost loved one. The Witcher also found a notice of a peasant who was seeking his brother. The brother had left home to take up arms against Nilfgaard. The forces of the North and Black Ones had clashed in a great battle near the brother's home village, and the peasant has not heard from his sibling since. So that's what we're going to do, help him try to find that. So as you can see, you can use the map, filter different kind of filters. You can see it says default right now. You can also turn on and off specific icons within each filter. To do so, use those buttons. And when you select one of the icon types, you can toggle the map view to center on each of the discovered locations of that type. To do that. So we want to actually just do all, because if you have this default, I don't know why the default doesn't have the question marks on there. We want the question marks. So the quest is over here. We're going to probably try to do a couple of these question marks on the way there. So let's start with this one. Also, I forgot to mention, we did get upgraded an armor piece. We upgraded it. I think it was just a Witcher's leather jacket. Now it's a Warrior's leather jacket, because we helped Willis. So, I mean, we could have did it regardless, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we had to help him to get it wasn't like a reward for getting the armor, but he did say like, hey, I can now make stuff. I still have the supplies to make some stuff, so that's what he did. Alright, points of interest. The world is brimming with interesting places filled with danger or treasure. Such sites are marked on your map with those, so you can see hidden treasure, spoils of war, monster nests, dungeons, place of power, bandit camps, etc., etc. Once you've explored a location, the icon on the map will become grayed out. So, let's continue on and get to where we would like to go. And where I would like to go is actually, looks like it's right up here. Let's go ahead and jump off. We can kind of go up this way. As you can see, there's red things here, so we're going to fight people. It's always best, I think, to put Quen on before you get up there, because then you can see how fast it replenishes. Where if we had not done that, oh my gosh, we almost didn't make the jump. If we had not done that, we would have no stamina to do other things right away. Like right now, we can hit Igni right away. I like Ard, it kind of knocks people off balance too. But we are playing on Death March, so we have to be very careful. Things can kill us rather easily. So we want to go this way to get some... Ooh. Yeah, okay. To get some space. We want to get some space. Let's try to use some Igni there. Okay, we did the damage. We didn't get any burning. Like, as soon as Igni falls off in this on Death March, you definitely want to try to get it back on, like, as soon as possible. In my opinion. Or, excuse me, Quen. I think I said Igni. Let's see if he can block our heavy attack. He did. Alright, now we just got the Deserter leader. But he's got a big slow axe, so we should be able to just outspeed him. And then when he blocks, we can just miss all our attacks. Use some Ard. I don't think you can parry the two-handed attack, guys. So now he's blocking. Get some Ard. There we go. We almost got his ass. There we go. Cut his head off. The people are a little bit easier, so we get some string and some Novigrad, a Novigrad sword. I think the string is literally just Is this like a trap? Oh, no, it's to cook stuff. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was like, what is that? Hardened leather. So hardened leather, string, those are all like crafting supplies. And the swords are basically just... We could use those swords, but we're definitely not going to. Look at his head just rolling. That's awesome. And deer hide, small blackjack again. The weapons you basically just sell. But we do want to come up here because this is what we came here for, the treasure chest. So let's go ahead and get that. Interrogation report and a diagram for a serpentine steel sword. Take diagrams of craftsmen with the proper skills to have them craft the item for you. So that you can get crafts like for armor and for swords and such. But then you can also get crafting, I guess it'd be more like recipes for like alchemy stuff. So I don't know what the actual word is, but... Alright, interrogation report at Amavet Forest. Persons taking part: Ignatius, Varys, Bart, the Bailiff, Andreas, Bloom, Sir Ignatius, Underlings, Carmi, Gardy, and Belzy. Suspect Colgrim the Witcher. Okay, so Witcher of the Viper School. The Witcher Colgrim stands accused of kidnapping Vidi, son of Paul, a beekeeper residing in White Orchard. Suspect was detained pending trial. Upon detention, he was searched, and a diagram for the forging of a steel sword was found on his person. It is suspected this sword was used to intimidate or possibly kill the kidnapped child. Oh, wow. Is likewise suspected, excuse me, that the accused possesses other such diagrams for the forging of death-dealing implements, though none have been found to date. Sir Ignatius has requested the Witcher undergo preliminary interrogation with the application of torture. Damn. This will take place once a torture with the proper qualifications has been found. Addendum. It was later discovered drowners were responsible for the boy's disappearance. Unfortunately, Colgrim died before this information reached the investigators, for rather than face the baronet's judgment, he chose trial by ordeal. Sir Ignatius agreed and ordered he cleanse the Varys family crypt of specters. Colgrim never emerged from said crypt. It is highly likely that the motley race, specters, and evil powers residing therein proved too much for him. Damn, that sucks. Oh, there's a piece of paper here too. So now we have a new quest. So you can also get treasure hunts, scavenger hunt, hunt for the Viper School. So we found one of the two diagrams for all the elements of the Viper School, and then we got to find Colgrim's remains. So... well, we'll get to that in a bit too. We're not quite going to do that yet. Alright, so what is this? Angrily scrawled notes. What am I supposed to fucking die for? Temeria? Da died for that. So did my three brothers, and what'd that get them? Fuck all, that's what. Not even a decent burial. Da always said a wise man learns from others' mistakes, so here I am learning from his. Instead of dying for Temeria, I'm going to rob those who killed Temeria's sons. We pitched a camp, got us a great spot in the middle of the woods near that old mill. Now we're all set to go out on our first raid. Okay, is that here? Because this doesn't look like there's an old mill here, though. I thought maybe this was what they were talking about. We can also loot these, get empty bottle, goat hide. Lesser glyph of Igni. Okay, I like that. Another empty bottle. You can always look and use your Witcher senses. You can see things that you can loot, like the boxes, get a vial, alchemist powder. I think we actually looted one of the boxes when I was trying to loot these bags. But anyway, let's go back down, go back to our horse. Almost fell again. Gotta get better. You can die super easily in this game by just falling. We get some alchemy ingredients here. We get some mushrooms. Okay. Don't want to wander too far off, but from our horse, because we do want to continue on and get to this quest. Let's go ahead and mount up on Roach. Let's go, Roach. Then you can hold X to follow the, without using stamina to follow the road. So that can also be pretty cool, but then as soon as you start, like, moving, you will start to use stamina.
Show me what you got.
No. Okay, well, I guess we're down here now. I didn't really want to do that. Because wolves in this game are not great. It's usually more because it's a pack. But they're so fast that they can hit you even when you go for like a quick attack. Especially when I get fucking Roach in the way. God damn. So bestiary entry added. There we go. Well, I guess we're down here now. I was gonna kind of go this way anyway, get some dog tallow. I was gonna kind of go this way anyway because I wanted to do this next question mark, but we're kind of down here on the shore now anyway, so we might as well go this way. Leave Roach here. We still have Quen up, but it will... We'll get some leather straps from that too. But it will go away. As you can see, it kind of faded away. Get some drowners. So the 2-piece from the drowners is like the main thing you got to look out for, because otherwise they just kind of jump at you and you can kind of go back and forth. And then when they group up like this, you can kind of hit them with some Igni, but be careful. If you get them burning, you actually kind of want to let them continue burning, because once you hit them, the burn goes away. Added to our bestiary. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta watch out for that 2-piece. You can see some more drowners over there. Drowner tongue and monster eye. Those are just kind of alchemy ingredients. You just go to our inventory real quick. So we get these swords too. They do less damage than us, and we can't even use the blackjack. And then Igni, lesser glyph of Igni. Upgrade. Place an empty socket on a piece of equipment to improve its trait. So basically, you can get more Igni sign intensity, which I think means just more damage. If you put it on like an applicable sword or armor, so it just goes to your damage. So others, these are just the random things we can get. Got some fishing rods and some random notes, some nets. This is a bunch of stuff that we will probably sell. You can break these down, like the deer hide and old goat hide for leather, if you need it for like upgrade materials. But otherwise, you get crafting, monster liver, monster eye, string, leather scraps, all that stuff goes crafting and alchemy, drowner tongue, drowner brain, and then the random stuff that we've gotten. So that is all for alchemy. I think we are going to go get some water. That's nice. That's good for healing. Some water. I think we are going to go with a attack based and a magic based. I always want to go like a green, like an alchemy based, where you do a lot more of the ooh, a wolf's liver. Wolf's liver. I can't talk today. I've always wanted to do one of the more green builds, the alchemy focused builds, but they take so long to ramp up that I just think we're gonna stick to magic. But we are now at this guarded treasure, so let's go ahead and get our Quen on. But like I said, see how much faster the your stamina regens once you if you do Igni before the fight. I probably shouldn't have hit Igni there. Should have kept Quen. But Igni is good for when they're all grouped up. So yeah, so we just want to let this guy burn. And then we should have not taken that damage. I thought he was going to die from the burn. Alright, let's just get Quen back on. But yeah, so I like to do a sign build and a attack build. I think it's just the best build. Like I said, it's not like canon towards like the Witcher like books, because these are all based off a book, obviously. So I wouldn't call it like canon towards the books, unfortunately, which makes me kind of sad, because like I want to do a book that's like, or a build that's like as close to what Geralt would be like in the books. But unfortunately, I've never read the books, but from what I understand, they don't. The signs in that game are, or in the books, are just very light things. They don't actually get some more Drowner supplies. They don't actually like turn into like the magic in this game can make you turn into, basically, it seems like a sorcerer. So it would be nice to do the more canon build, but it's a video game, so we're gonna do just the best build and the one I like the best. So Vicovaro Blade, Resin, Lesser Velez Runestone, so that's kind of like the Igni sign, but it's a runestone, so the other ones go into armor, and I think the runestones go into weapons, I believe, is how it works out. Then we get a Sidarian Gambison and manuscript page for Tawny Owl. So like I was talking about, that is the more alchemy formula, where you can make it, then you can pop different potions. Hunting Boots, Powdered Pearl, Lesser Triglav Runestone, Dorian Sword, and Torn Out Page for an Ekimara Decoction. So again, that's like another potion, basically, but the decoctions last a long time. The potions are like, we have this Tawny Owl, where you'll get better stamina regeneration. It's like 30 seconds, though. The decoctions take up more toxicity, which we'll get into. That's a little skull below our health. You can only have a certain amount of toxicity before you start just taking damage. But Yeah, so the decoctions take up way more toxicity, so you can't use as many of them at once, but they last for a lot longer. So I'm just trying to gather some good old supplies over here, some ingredients for some crafting. So let's go over here, and let's talk to Dune, because he's up right by where we were, right by where the drowners were. He's just up that cliff. This whole ransacked village that we already kind of read about was in the middle of the war, and basically it's just like never recovered. So everybody crying. It's just fucking just terrible for them. The world in this game definitely goes to show you how terrible it is for 90% of the people that exist in this world. Hang on, guys. We'll be right with you. I'm just trying to collect some ingredients here in case we need it. There's a bunch of different ingredients you can get, and you never know when you're gonna actually need them. Sometimes it's like you need some to make some alchemy concoction, and you were like, oh, well, good thing I've been collecting these for the entire game. And then sometimes you'll get hundreds of a certain plant and never use it. So I always find it worth it. I'd rather have 100 of a plant and never use it than not have it at all. But here we go. We got Hussar and Dune. What's up, Dune? Let's get our food too back. All right. Yep, they'll look for Bastion when it's safe. Let's talk to Dune.
Do that often? Talk to your dog?
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now. See, Bastion fought the Black Ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was.
Alright, have you walked the battlefield?
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they're afeard of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here. Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Alright, sure, why not?
Fine, I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle. Chances we find your brother alive are slim. Very slim.
Who would have thought? But I want to find his body at least. So Bastion don't rot there in the sun with the Black Ones. Meet me on the hill overlooking the battlefield. We'll move on together from there.
Alright, meet him near the battlefield. So whereabouts do we need to go to meet him? Let's see if there's some question marks on the way. Oh, there is. Alright, well, we can take this question mark, see what's up with it. I was just like checking to see if there's any other ones, but nope, I think that's the... We're just punching people. I keep wanting to jump with square. I don't know if I played a game recently that square was jump, but for some reason I just want to jump with square. But that is not the right button, it's circle. Playing too many games at once is always bad for muscle memory for games. Alright, so let's check out, what do we have here? Do we even have... I want to see. Yeah, we don't have a crossbow, damn. Alright, I want to see if we can, with all this alchemy stuff, if we can make anything. Oh, okay, to create an item you need the right ingredients. I was right when they call it ingredients. Here you can find a description of the item you created. Items you create are divided into categories. Use the left stick to select the required formula. Okay, and well, we can't make any of these. Unless it's trying to teach us how to do oils. Necrophage oil. So we can do a necrophage oil. That's good. So plus 10% against necrophages. So press square to create it. There we go. So now we get necrophage oil. In order to use an item during gameplay, it must first be equipped using the inventory panel. Excuse me. Use R1 and L1 to do the inventory panel. There we go. So what I think... As you can see, we have no bombs, potions on any of that right now. So what I do want to see is we did get some more stuff in the bestiary. So wolves. Friend of mine used to say that all these griffins and basilisks and whatnot
Used to say that with all these griffins, bastards, and whatnot, good old-fashioned wolves weren't nothing to worry about. Then the damn beast devoured half his flock, Ingvar the shepherd. Once upon a time, wolves were the absolute rulers of the forest. Men used to use them to frighten children, while adults, too, trembled at the sound of their howling. Post-conjunction monsters are not only pushed wolves into the deepest wilds, but also took their place in human nightmares. Yet this does not mean the old predators ceased to be a danger. Wolves do not have a drop of magic within them, breathe no fire, and spit no acid, but that in no way stops them from killing unwary travelers and hunters. Particularly dangerous are wargs, a nasty and ferocious subspecies of wolf, and the snow white wolves, which today can only be found on the wild highlands of the Skellige archipelago. Okay, so we have beasts, we got that. And now necrophages, we have drowners, and we already had the ghouls. So drowners, when at water's edge, you got to be quiet first of all, so as not to scare the fish. Second, so you don't attract drowners. Yannick of Blaviken, fisherman. Drowner resembles a corpse dredged from the bottom of a pond. It's sickly blue or green in color, with slime and sludge oozing out of every pore, the acrid stench of rot wafting off of it. This is why it is often thought drowners, along with their more dangerous cousins, vodniks, mucknixers, and drowned dead, arise from bodies of those who drown in shallow water, lost travelers falling into bogs, children who swim too far from shore, or in the case of vodniks, inebriated peasants who stumble off narrow swamp trails. So they are weak to igni and necrophage oil, and so are ghouls. So any other alchemy stuff that we can make, so you can see these, you can get mutagens that allow you to enhance abilities or create decoctions, stuff like that. You can see the red ones, or the blue ones are for sign intensity, the green ones are for vitality, and the red ones are for attack power. So alcohol, can't make any bombs. We need saltpeter and calcium aquum, and then we need saltpeter. So basically we need saltpeter, can destroy monster nests and destroys monster nests. So I would like to get either of those because there are monster nests. Then we got this Ekimara decoction that we got. Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. So basically it's like a lifesteal. That's actually pretty good. Not bad. And then we can get Cat, grants sight in total darkness, increases critical hit chance, which again isn't bad. Swallow, we just need to find some dwarven spirit. Accelerates vitality regeneration. Vitality regeneration pauses for 2 seconds upon receiving damage. So basically, and then clears toxicity and cancels all potions. So these are good too. So basically, you want to use the swallow. It's not healing itself, but you want to like eat some food and then use swallow to help you heal. So applying oils increases damage to a certain type. Oh, there's a monster nest.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Well, unfortunately, we can't. we don't have any bombs, as we were just talking about. And also, there's no ghouls here, which is weird, because normally around a nest of whatever, you know, the nest type is, there will be some type of monster around it. Or that type of monster around it. Not some type, but that type of monster. I want to make sure we get as many of these ingredients as we can. As we're just running here, we could have rode our horse. And we can actually just walk with Dune as well. But we'll just meet him over here. See, there he is. He just gets here like right before us. So we do want to, if you have a blade oil in your inventory, to use it, apply it to your sword. Yep, so we go here, oils, select it, and we'll put it on our silver swords. Now we do 10% more damage to necrophages. Now your sword will deal more damage to oils or to opponents that are vulnerable to this oil. And for 20 hits, it will do more damage. So we want to make sure we get Quen on for this. Alright. And if there was a reason it gave us necrophage oil, because necrophages are what we're going to be fighting here. So let's talk to Dune.
You're here, good. Bastion... his body must be here somewhere.
Among countless others. Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
No offense, but many a soldier's dropped his shield. Especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hussar will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright, objectives will sometimes direct you to a general area. When the exact position of your target is unknown, go to the marked area. So, quest updated, missing in action. Using your Witcher senses, search Temerian shields.
So many corpses.
Small white flowers on them.
Started.
Alright, now I want to loot this. Alright, manuscript for albedo and get some orens. I don't know what albedo is, but hey. Let's see all the things we can loot. What does this guy got for us? Ashes, okay. I thought we could loot those boxes, but you can see there's ghouls over there, so that's how we were going to use some necrophage oil. Blunt axe. Alright, let's just go and take out the guys that are here first. Use your Witcher senses, look for highlighted objects, but I am going to take out these ghouls first. Ah, waste. Wasteful, unfortunately. Need to try to keep them all in my... ability to be seen. See, they attack so fast. They attack faster than my quick attack. Let's get some Igni. We should have did. Oh no, we're stuck. Got stuck on the shield. I think it was actually that spear. Okay, we can flee. No, we want... Let's get our Igni back on. Or our Quen back on. I don't think Dune can die, hopefully. Alright, we gotta get Quen back on. You're in my way, Dune. This guy talking about he would have been dead if we didn't come with him. It's almost always better to wait for them to attack and then go back in, because otherwise they're just gonna make you waste your... Oh, see, he's burning. We should have let him burn. But it is nice to get a little stun off. No, there's still ghouls, Geralt. But yeah, like when they're burning, it is better to just kind of let them go. There we go, get some fire there. But yeah, early on, this game is very hard on Death March. It can be very easy to get fucked up. Monster tongue and some ghoul's blood. Monster tongue and some ghoul's blood. And some venom extract and some ghoul's blood. Okay, now we can use our Witcher senses. Look around for some stuff. We can hear a SAR. When you find tracks or other clues, walk close and press X to examine them. Yes. So you can see right here. They poke there. You can see there's a little on the shield. There's that little Temerian. I think they said the lily on it, so we can examine it.
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
Damn. So he does still know the people, regardless of loot and get a blunt axe. Just
Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
get some water. Okay. We can get some stuff to sell. We just don't want to get over encumbered. Like, we'll drop a bunch of these blunt axes and swords if we get over encumbered. But we can sell them is mostly why I'm getting them, because we need money, because we want to get more sheet. We want to get a better sword. We want to get a bunch of different stuff, so we need as much money as we can possibly get. I'm trying to loot this guy. Where's the horse? Alright. Loot this guy. Again, I don't know what these blunt axes might be worth, like one. You never even know. They might be worth like 1 silver or whatever. 1 crown is what the money is called in this game. Alright, so now we can see another red one over here. Let's go to the red one. Examine it, get a blunt axe. Alright, yep, we can see the lilies on it again, so let's examine it.
That him?
No. Doesn't look anything like him.
Oh, we got some chests over here too. We do want to loot the chests for sure. Meteorite silver plate. That's good.
Bastion, boy. Still nothing.
Rusty sword. Some water. I thought there was another chest up here. I thought I saw another one. Blunt axe. I swear there was another chest. There was. There was. I just can't. Couldn't see it. Amethyst and ruby dust. Okay, I'll take that. Alright, let's go back to searching for shields. Just gotta look for a little red glow. Here we go. Here's another one. Let's go and examine it.
That him?
No. Neighbor's son.
Wasn't that the last one was the neighbor's son, or did we look at the same one twice now? No, because it doesn't stay red once
Come
you
on,
search
Hussar.
it.
Can you smell Bastion, boy? Still nothing.
Dead soldier's letter. Gustavo, I got something to ask you. I've come into possession of quite the stash of valuables. Don't ask how. Modesty prevents me from trumping the heroic deeds I performed in the fight of for our beloved fatherland. At any rate, there's so damn much of it that there's no way in any hell I'll carry it back on my own. So I put everything in a chest and buried it out on the beach at the base of the cliff, with the two burned out huts on it. You know, we'd go crayfish hunting there, remember? So here's what you got to do. Grab a wheelbarrow, throw a shovel in it, and take it to the beach. But make sure no one sees you. We'll load the treasure and sell it all on Vizima and split the earnings 50-50 like family should. See you later. And remember, not a word to anyone. Johan. Alright, let's see if we can find another red one in this little circle. We've seen, what, 3 now? I think that's about all we're getting here, Brody. I don't see any more red stuff. I just see a bunch of soldiers to loot and blunt axes to get. But I could be mistaken, I guess. Oh, here we go. Did we not already look at this shield? I swore. Oh, maybe not. This guy's burned.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that. He found him! Hussar's caught and he's sent! Come on!
Alright, follow the dog's trail. What's up, dog? I swore that note should have given us a quest too, by the way. Because normally when you see like something like that where it's like, hey, or maybe it'll just give us a question mark. But normally it'll be like a treasure quest. Oh, hey, look at Hussar leading us over here.
But there is more. My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Bastion! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosin here found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted. And so we were. A blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
I'm taking you home. We need to see to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosin here. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
And what if they find him with us? They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackened stays here.
Damn. Yeah, your brother's right, it is too risky, or if not for him, Bastion would be dead. I mean, I don't really give a shit. But if it wasn't for him, he'd be dead, you know?
Bastion only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
Well, I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward. And the gods protect you.
Alright, quest updated, missing in action. Get 20 XP. I'll take that. Get some sulfur here. And 25 crowns. That's not too bad. Look at his foot. That guy's foot is fucked up. Yeah, he absolutely is fucked up. Oh, yeah, Bastion and Rosin. So, hey, he saved him. Like, I get it. It's probably not the best, especially this guy. I don't know what that note was at all, but okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of these. And then where's the blunt axes go? Is that just... Oh yeah, we got 21 of them here. What are they worth? 14 for 14 apiece. I don't know, but they're using up a lot of weight. But hey, we actually still have quite a bit of weight left, so we could probably sell this stuff and get some money back. Clear out the little yellow stars, the new item thing. I have to. I can't let that go. I think we got. Yeah, we got a Sidarian Gambison that we can do. Gets even more armor than what we currently have. So what was it called that we had? Kaer Morhen armor. It wasn't Witcher armor. Kaer Morhen haft and a steel sword. So Viper steel sword, we just need some iron ingot and some emerald dust. But we do have enough and it would give way more damage to us. It requires level 2 to use, so we can't use that yet. But that would be nice. And we would like to go grab that eventually. Get some more mushrooms here. And some more there. And I think there too. But anyway, so what do we have next to do on the docket? What do we have on the map? I keep forgetting there's a shorter way to do the map. We do have this question mark there. And then as far as quests, we have the Witcher contract for this Devil by the Well. We have to talk to Odilon, and then we have the main quest as well. So let's go over to this green area first. A monster nest. So let's go ahead and let's inventory. Let's put the necrophage oil on here. Get the Quen. Make sure we kind of try to stay safe. See if we can get both of them with the Igni. The one is burning. Get a heavy attack while it's burning. There we go. Take that. But unfortunately, we don't have any bombs to get rid of this nest anyway. It's another monster nest. But it is also a place of power, so I'll take that. We have 9. You can see we have 9 charges left. Take some Quen. Come on down, Ghoul. So we'll see what the place of power do. It gives you like sign intensity for whatever sign the place of power is, then it gives you a skill point. So we still want it, obviously. Oh, I shouldn't have went with the heavy attack. Got us hit. Let's get Quen ready then. So when we get stamina back, we can use it. 2 hits left. Alright, he attacks, so that gives us a little bit of time. Get a nice little fire on him. There we go. Take that Ghoul. So it'd be nice if we had anything to make a bomb. We got a blunt axe too. More blunt axes from the fight. I mean, they look like they're worth a decent amount, so we might as well take them, right? Like, they're not going to get us rich or anything, but it definitely looks like it's worth some money. So we can definitely go back and sell that shit. Alright, so we can't do the monster nest yet.
Humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
But we can hit this place of power. So go over here. Yep.
Ought to just destroy it.
To destroy a monster nest, you need Grape Shot, Samum, or Dancing Star Bomb. Face the nest and press X to blow it up. Unfortunately, we can't do that. So we can go here, draw power from it. And you will see now you've gained an ability point. Press the middle button to go to the character panel to learn a new ability. We will do that. But you can also see Quen sign intensity increase. You can see there. So for this little bit of time, since we reset this place of power, the first time you do it, you get the... Yeah, we don't have the right bomb. Damn. You get the skill point, and then after that, you can just get sign intensity after that. So you go to character. Character levels, when you gain a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve the ones you already have. An ability's color indicates what branch it belongs to. Use the left stick to select the ability, develop it by pressing square. So, obviously, fast attack damage by 10% is always nice, but I usually find that... Because this one's just melt armor, so it gets you better... permanently weakens enemy armor, effect scales with sign intensity to max for 25% is nice. But It gives you some more sign intensity, but I also like to get Delusion right off the bat. But the best one in Death March is a DLC one. It is this gourmet. You can't read it right now, but eating food, it'd be nice if you could... If I could see it better. But this ability is in the way. So let's hold it. There we go. Regenerates vitality for the entire time, I believe is the right one. But now I don't want to get this and then have it be wrong, because this is just in the way. So what we are going to do is just the damage, I think. Nah, we're just going to try it. It is what it is. Gourmet, like I said, eating food regenerates vitality for like 30 minutes. So you'll just be topped up on health the entire time. So it's nice to get, but I think we'll actually just go for the fast attacks and get more damage. Gourmet is very, very good, but for an ability to take effect, you must first activate it by placing it in an open ability slot. Inactive abilities will not have any effect. So select an ability, press X, and put it in a slot. So we'll put it there. So you can deactivate abilities at any time and activate others in its place. So I want to make sure that was the right one. So if you're having trouble with Death March, yes, eating food regenerates vitality for 20 minutes. So basically whatever the regeneration is of your food, if you go to the food and drink, we don't have any food. Oh, we can go to the stuff that's equipped. There we go. If you go to your food here that's equipped, you can see it's 10 vitality. Oh wow, bread. I did not know that it had... Oh, do all of that have? Did they add that? 10 vitality regeneration per enemy killed during combat. Okay, so for 30 seconds you get the 10 vitality, and then the bread is for 60 seconds. Or the water, excuse me. So water is definitely great in this. Damn, I don't remember that being a thing. But anyway, you would get this 10 vitality regeneration per I think it's per second. So, or per however, whatever it is. The time, I don't know what the time is. But during these 30 seconds, you get 10 vitality regeneration. That would make sense. 300 vitality. Yeah, 300 vitality over 30, because it'd be for 10 seconds. So this one would be 600 over 60. So it just takes longer. But anyway, so you get that over the time. So 10 per second. You'd get that for 20 minutes instead. We have this armor. It's actually worse than our armor. No, it's not. It just needs to be fixed up. All right, so let's put on these hunting boots as well. Get some more armor, and it also looks better. They're not blue, so we got new boots. But yeah, so we don't have the right bomb, but now we have that, and we now have an ability point. So you get points from leveling up as well as from places of power. So places of power are definitely worth going to. Do we have anything else? Upgrading armor, select an armor, then press X. Wait, what? Okay, why is it telling me about upgrading armor? Okay, I was like, we're not trying to upgrade any armor right now. So now that's two areas that unfortunately we can't do anything for, and I think we have this new marker, Cackler Bridge. I think this is locked from the other side, so we can't make it through. Yeah. So we can read about good old Cackler Bridge. So, bridge named in honor of a woman who went mad from unfulfilled love. After her heart snapped, she spent her days running up and down this bridge laughing hysterically. Okay. So we can maybe make it back to this question mark. I do want to make it back to... Let's get our horse. Oh, he's on the other side? Come on, Roach. I do want to make it back to... White Orchard or whatever, like the actual city, because I want to sell some stuff, and then I think we will kind of let it off there. So I just kind of got to find our way back to road. So we want to kind of go around. Why is it blocking us off? Maybe we can't go that way, so we just need to turn right, then we can follow the road. I'm just trying to find our way, the quickest way back to the road. But I guess maybe the
That's it, Roach.
path was blocked off there. I guess? I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to the Nilfgaardian, so we don't want to follow this continuously the whole time. Actually, yeah, we do want to go straight, and we'll go right there. So do this question mark, and then I think we can make it back to the village, and then we should be good to go. There's a guy here. What's up, y'all? Oh, it's a bandit camp. All right. Ooh, almost got me. So yeah, you want to watch out for the... We got both of them. For the arrow guys, because they can actually fuck you up far away. There we go. We got him with one hit with the Igni. So we are going to, like I said earlier, do the blue build, basically the red and blue. So the red was the physical attacks. We get a dumpling, a mug, and a rusty Novigrad sword. Cool. So you can come here, get this Nilfgaardian sword and some florins. So florins and all these are like the separate type of currency from a different area, and you can eventually find banks that will transfer them into crowns, which are what we use as the money that we have. The 27 crowns that we have. So we actually want to make it back to... We could just fast travel, but to fast travel you have to be at a point. So we could just make it back to the ransacked village or to the crossroads and just fast travel there. But what fun is that when we could... So just go... We have to go all the way around. Yeah, I don't think we can cross. Yeah, so go all the way around. We might as well hit this one on the way too. And then after that, we will head on back. So, all right, come on. Roach did not want to run. Go back to the ransacked village. Just had to canter through the village, I guess. We can hit the bridge back down over here and then head to the village. So pretty action-packed episode. we did do the quest, and then we were able to get some other stuff done, some question marks. The game used to be hit X to sprint. I am going the wrong way. Cool. I went to the wrong side of the smuggler's cache. Unfortunate for me. Alright, but now I keep trying to hit X to do it. Can you just jump up there, please, Geralt? I know you can. You can grab the ledge. Why won't he grab the ledge? Pissing me off. Damn, Geralt. Like, you can just grab the ledge. Fuck. But I went the wrong way and kind of fucked myself for that one. So we'll go around, we'll just grab this smuggler's cache. Hopefully we can get up the other way. Is there anything on this side? There is. Alright, what do we get here? Amethyst, goat hide, and dark iron ingot. Alrighty. And then coal, leather straps, leather scraps, lesser velez, and an empty bottle. So, just some crafting supplies. Which is good, because we do want to be able to craft as much as we can. Whether it's new armor for ourselves or whatnot. Alright, so now we actually need to go back around and then to the left. So backwards and to the left.
Let's go.
Alright, Roach, let's go. Like Geralt had said. Let's go. Then we need to go this way, I believe. Nope. What? That's not even deep water. Why can't you just go this way? I was just a little confused. I get turned around here every once in a while. But just trying to go back to the village so we can sell our stuff to that guy that we saved from the Griffin, who has the Nilfgaardian. And I keep saying Nilfgaardian. He has the Temerian armor that I do want. Okay, those are just Nilfgaardians. Okay. Alright, let's hop off and let's go talk to this merchant. Then I think this is where we'll let it off for the day.
Greetings.
Greetings, buddy.
Let me have a look at your stock.
I think he already had some cards and such. Yeah, so we need a lot of money. 485, 202, so that would be fucking 687. And then after that, I'm not going to do the math. So this gets us to over 1,000. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, and he only has 160 to sell. So let's just see if he can take these axes first. Yeah, they get 2 apiece, so I mean, still worth it. 7 for that, 4 for that, and then we can try to. We want to keep all this, but just get rid of the little yellow stars, the new item notification. Then we can go in, we can get rid of this. Vicovaro blade actually does more damage than what we currently have, but sell these rusty ones. We can't even use them. They're like less than useless for us. And we can sell the hunting boots. And there we go. Look at that. We got 118. We can sell these rune stones and such for more because they're not really worth it. So as you can see, the Vicovaro blade on the top left has that circle. That means that it has stuff that we can actually use, or it has a rune stone could go in it. So we could get like the 2 sign intensity, etc.
Take care.
Cool. All right, Brody. See you later. And now let's go to the blacksmith, and we can talk to him real quick and repair our stuff, because I do want to repair our boots. I know it's probably not super worth it.
Show me what you got.
Just end up spending money, but it also I kind of want to repair this too, because it's 30 to 36 compared to, yeah, it does way more damage. It's like 9 for the, so yeah, 30 to 36 and 20 to 26. So yeah, we're definitely gonna repair this. And then repair this armor for 27. So basically all the money that we just got, because that one was like losing stuff. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But damn. But the Vicovaro blade will be pretty good. All right, we'll be pretty all right.
So long.
So let's compare this Vicovaro blade. We're gonna take it. Let's compare that really quick. So let's go to the crafting wheel, because alchemy, and then we can go crafting real quick. So this is still 49 to 61. So this will still be better eventually when we can eventually do that. Let's go ahead, use the Vicovaro blade, and then we can do sign intensity, chance to stun, or adrenaline point. I don't really think I care about either of those. But the Vicovaro blade does look pretty cool. So that's cool. But anyways, this is where we're going to let off this episode. In the next episode, we will continue on doing question marks and probably some other stuff around the area. So yeah, that's about all, because now all we have for quests is the Yennefer one, and then the one for the Witcher contract, which is cool, but we'll kind of figure that out. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do in the next episode. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.